very much in favor of the counting of points.
Does it work for you? No.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to The Run Through, the figure skating podcast where we talk about all the things that make us kiss and make us cry. I'm Adam Rippon.
And I am Ashley Wagner. And as always, we have to welcome to the pod for every single episode, the one,
We have
the
to.
only, not Olympic champion, but two-time Emmy winner, Sarah Hughes.
Welcome back, Sarah.
Thank you for
Welcome.
having me.
Welcome back.
Thank you for having me as always, literally as always on every episode. Thank you.
No,
we
thank you.
would not be factual without you.
Or
So-
edited. Or published.
Or edited.
Okay.
Or published. So really...
Or on Zoom.
Yeah, there seem to be a lot of important things about a podcast.
Wow. I'm starting to realize I don't do anything on this podcast.
You show up
I show up.
do.
sometimes.
Most of the time.
And
you're here.
every now and then I deliver.
That is true.
That's right.
Like I've said on the podcast, sometimes showing up, you don't deliver. You have to show up and deliver.
You got
Do
to do
deliver.
both.
And I would
And-
say showing up was more the vibe at Cup of China this weekend than delivering.
And by cup of China, you mean cup of disaster,
I do.
as Jackie
Cup of
Wong
chaos.
aptly renamed it. Cup of chaos, actually.
chaos.
I
Yeah.
love that.
Yeah.
Cup of chaos, cup of disaster. It was a week of skating that left you wanting more.
And less.
It left me wanting anything.
Ashley,
in a
have
lot
you
of
ever
cases.
competed at Cup of China before?
Oh,
I've
Oh,
done
Adam.
it once.
Didn't you go to China
Adam.
like your very last season?
and didn't I get an under rotation call on every single one of my elements, including a double axel, because I wanted to make sure that Audrey Shin did not feel alone in her long program?
That was
Yes.
really nice of you to do.
Really
Yeah.
nice.
Solidarity, sister. I got you.
Wow. I competed at a Cup in China once. It was the first Grand Prix I ever competed at with Raphael.
Oh my God.
And I told him, no, you don't need a visa because you have a Russian passport. And he was like, are you sure? And I was like, yeah, I'm 22. Of course I'm sure. So
Listen to me.
yeah.
I've lived so much life.
Okay, adult alert, being a fucking idiot. I'm a fucking child. Listen to me. So we show up at the airport. They go, where's your visa? He goes, he said, points to me at the Shanghai airport. He said, I don't need one. And they go, you're getting on the first flight back to LA, sir. How did you get on the flight? First of all, why'd they let him on the flight? Because
Why
he
did
went,
they let him on the flight?
because
How
he
did
goes,
they let him on
he
the
said,
flight?
I didn't need a visa.
Wow.
And they went,
Wait.
oh, okay.
Wait, so the people at the airport in LAX heard him say that you said he
Yes.
didn't need a visa, and they were like, fine.
And he pointed to a 22-year-old gay man.
Mhm.
And they're like,
With an
yes.
afro.
With
Yes,
an afro.
He knows what he's talking
And
about.
they said, bon voyage, sir.
And I said, buona notte, whatever. Good luck. Arrivederci.
Good luck.
Good luck. Oh, and he needed it.
Um,
Because then he got detained at the airport and he got a landing visa. So he eventually showed up just in time for me to headbutt one of my competitors who had to leave the 6-minute warm-up in a stretcher.
Wait, didn't you also basically end his career? He was never the same after that.
Okay. Yes. But
he has a name.
yes, he does have a name.
Are you?
And that name,
I think when we headbutt,
Do you
I
remember
forgot
it?
the name.
Adam, you ended his career.
No. Yeah,
Never
I mean,
forget.
shit. No, he was very good. Like, he was very good. He was
Wow.
very good.
Yeah, he was
I'm
very good.
Heating up. No, he was very good. And but I'm gonna tell you something. Like we like hugged and made up the next day. He was wearing a neck brace. Okay, it was very
It's because you
traumatic.
didn't
And then,
remember what happened to him.
well, then there was a Chinese official who came up to me and they said, I'm glad that you were still able to skate because we all think he's weak. That's what someone from the Chinese Federation told me after the competition. Well, I was also weak. I think I did 2 single axles. On that note,
Hold on. I'm looking at these results. I'm going to find out who it was.
look for the WD at the bottom.
Song Nan.
Nan Song. Yes. What? Really?
Yeah, well, that's the 2 withdrawals from 2012 Cup of China are him and Brian Joubert, and I think
and it wasn't
it was
Brian
not
Joubert.
Brian.
It wasn't Brian Joubert.
No, it wasn't.
It was not.
No.
Well, wishing him all the best.
He was very good. He had the season before he had a really
Yeah, he
great
was.
one. And then
He did.
And let's just be honest, he wasn't having a great we both weren't having great seasons. I don't think this was the straw that broke the camel's back. But I did
in
win
all
an
fairness, you
iPad
didn't.
at they had like this reception afterwards, like a lottery. And of course, I won an iPad and I'm like just put somebody into the hospital. And I don't know what took over me, but I asked for the microphone at the banquet. And I said, I'm so happy to win this iPad. And I'm so sorry for what I've done. And then I sat back in my seat. And I never competed at Cup of China again.
Yeah, because you're a liability.
Oh, yeah.
I'm in New York City right now, and there's literally 3 different sirens happening behind me for anyone who can hear it, and I'm thinking about ending Song Nan's career in an
It's
ambulance.
all it takes is one good blunt hit to the head.
Wait, can you
That'll do it.
also explain? Well, I think it's important for our audience to know that you do have a history of collisions, and often they are
Go
on
on.
the 6-minute warm up, and
That's
even
not true. But
further.
I'm listening.
when did you
further.
hit Patrick?
Patrick and I hit each other, as I like to say. And that was in a 20-minute warm-up. And this is
Okay,
what
okay.
happened. It was the 20-minute warm-up. I was going back down the ice. I was doing like wallies. This is within the first like 5 minutes of being on the ice, okay? I was doing wallies, and Patrick was about to do his footwork. So I'm going backwards, not looking backwards, because I'm doing like the power pulls and the wally, right? Okay? You're with me. Patrick also, he's going backwards, but I'm going backwards at him. So he thinks I'm kind of just going to continue going backwards, which I did. But then he went around to start doing his footwork, and he, was a very good skater. Patrick Chan, known for the deep edges. Maybe today would have been a good day to do a shallow edge, because he went deep enough that he came right back around to where I was going backwards, saw me coming, and so he ducked down, and I jumped up into the wally, and because he ducked down, he took out my feet. So my feet flew up, and I flipped over, landed on my face. And then my legs scorpioned over my head. And then, this was a camera angle from 2010. So what happens is I scorpioned, and then in the next frame, I think maybe because they just didn't have cameras that had enough frames in them. In the next frame, I'm laying out like a plank. Like I'm planking down the ice, and I get up immediately, and I help Patrick up.
That's my favorite part of this story is if anyone's curious, you can literally go on YouTube, Adam Rapon, Patrick Chan, collision. It's still out there. Adam does
Thankfully.
a full,
Thankfully,
X
yes.
Games style, 360 ass over tea kettle head flips, scorpions. And then Patrick, it's dramatic in the way that you flipped, not in the way that he got hit so much. He just kind of fell down.
Yeah, he turned into a turtle. And I think he didn't realize what happened to me
So fast.
until we
Oh, he
watched it
didn't.
together later. And he was like, I can't believe you're alive. And I was like, and better than ever.
So resilient.
Yeah. But those are my only 2 collisions. I mean, 2 is a
Well,
lot.
Wait, speaking of backflips,
That's the only
I do
time I've
feel
ever gotten a horrible crash twice.
No, speaking of backflips, I feel like that's a really organic transition to talk about the backflip of the hour.
Oh, yeah, it is. Why don't you say
is.
it, Ashley?
Adam Xiaohemfa did a backflip at the end of his free skate, getting off the ice. And this free skate was 1.5 points higher than what he scored at the French Grand Prix. I am amazed by him.
Yeah, I mean, I think what's so amazing is obviously the way that he skated in France. It didn't feel like this was a fluke, especially like the way that he reacted to his skate. He seemed really excited and proud of it. And for him to, have that mistake in the short program at Cup of China, brush it off, and then just do this free skate that is just, I mean, phenomenal. It really shows that over the course of 10 days, he's in fantastic shape doing these back-to-back events.
Yeah.
It's phenomenal. It's an amazing time to be named Adam.
Isn't it always?
It is always, but specifically now when someone is doing such excellent things.
Someone on Twitter asked us if we were worried that this was him peaking too soon.
I've been thinking about that a lot. I feel like we've sort of touched on that with a few of the women too.
This feels different to me. Go on, Sarah.
It does
I'm
to me,
curious.
too.
I'm curious of your take.
I don't know what to make of it. I think that I'm having this feeling like if Adam competed every 2 weeks till the end of the season, he would be able to maintain it. But I'm worried about a break. Does that make sense?
I was thinking about that today too,
like
actually.
between Europeans and Worlds, I'm worried about that break. Because I feel like he's almost carrying this momentum from event to event right now. I mean, clearly he is.
I mean, the reason I feel that, like Ashley, I think we might be on the same page with this, is that I think there's a difference when somebody's had a lot of success that they need, not that Adam hasn't, he's a European champion. I think we're all talking about the same thing. We're speaking about worlds, a world medal, a world title. That I think when somebody has done that, the mentality has to be different, that it's possible. And I think sometimes we've seen people have seasons where they're like, nothing is going to get in my way. I have momentum. I think what makes me feel like this isn't peaking too early is that mistake in the short program of like, it wasn't perfect, but he seems to be like riding this wave of like, nothing is going to get me off track. I hope I'm right. And, only time will tell, but I totally also agree with that take of that gap could give somebody just too much time to think about what they're doing and what they're achieving.
Well, he, just hit 6 wins in a season? And we're in November. And so, I mean, he's competing really regularly. And so that's what I was thinking about today is like, I think he's in phenomenal shape. I think where it starts to get really challenging is the mental side of skating for anyone. Like, this isn't specific to him. This is anyone. Where it's like, okay, he hasn't had time to think. He's been going and going and going. And it's always, okay, I have another event. I'm pushing through. I'm focusing on how does my body feel? How are my elements going? When am I traveling? So there's so many distractions that take away from this time to just focus on, oh my God, I'm having so much success right now. Now there's more pressure. Now more is at stake. So I agree that break is going to be very telling for where he's at with that mental component. But physically, I mean, other than like in his free skate, the first 2 elements were a little sticky and I was like, oh, he's tired. But then he just relaxed.
Which we knew he would be tired.
Yeah,
Right.
but he relaxed into it and the program got better and better and better and better.
What makes me feel more comfortable is it's not perfect. It's just it just feels like he's trained and he's kind of ready for anything.
Yeah.
He's ready for if he makes a mistake to recover from it. That's the feeling. I feel confident.
Yeah. The final.
Oh, it's going to be
The final is going to be
phenomenal.
so good. The men's event is going to be, I think, the best event at the final.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh,
hands
Yes.
down.
For sure.
100%.
Yeah.
100%.
I'm a fan of men's figure skating.
It's happened to me really fast. It feels
So
like it's come on
fast.
really fast.
Yeah.
Which is kind of how men's skating is in general. It's either horrible disaster
Kind
or
of like men in general.
or like completely great.
Yes.
So true.
Like
There's
this
no middle ground.
This Grand Prix final, like the likely field that we'll have there, reminds me a little of like 2016 when it was, who was in that? It was like Yuzu, Shoma, Javi, Patrick. Like it was this great, and I'm not saying any of these guys are those guys. I mean, Shoma is Shoma, but you know, he's still skating.
Yeah.
Still going to the final.
Oh my god.
But I mean, that's what it makes me think of.
yeah, it just feels like Lux. It's Lux skating. It's so good. Can we talk about Shoma?
We should.
Our collective child.
Yes. We should.
I love this. I sent Sarah after I watched this a text, and it basically said something along the lines of, "Oh my fucking god."
Period.
This was incredible. Period. All caps. Period. Nothing else needed to be said. She's like, I know. I think this is my favorite program he's ever done.
And you're talking about the free skate specifically.
I'm talking about the free skate specifically.
The short program
It was
sounds like
so
music
good.
only Shoma would listen to and go, "This is the one." Like I would never listen to this song all the way through unless he was skating to it. I would never
I didn't
listen
get to
this
see the
song.
short. What is it?
Well, it just starts with this like "I love you" chanting in the beginning, and he's the only person that would make me go, I wonder what you're gonna do to that. Otherwise, I'd go, turn it off. Let's rethink. But I love, he could really do anything, and I would fall in love with it just because he could sell ice to an Eskimo. Like he can sell anything. He can sell anything.
And I remember last week I was saying, was it last week that I said something about Yuma being a kind of more refined version of Shoma, and I want to adjust that a little bit. I still feel that way about the jumps. That is true.
Yeah.
Shoma has a wild jump technique. He always has. He has that crazy free leg when he comes around and the hook landings and like whatever. So I stand by that. But him doing this free skate, the refinement within the program and in between the elements is, I then felt bad about the way I phrased what I said because I was like, that's not right.
Yeah.
Shoma is refined Shoma.
Yeah. I mean, he's a master performer. I even go back to that one Grand Prix in France where he was having that really rough season. And he falls like 4 or 5 times. It is.
Yeah, with no coach.
It is still, I have full body chills thinking about it. It's one of the most beautifully horrible, sad programs ever. But he is wearing his heart on his sleeve and never not performs all the way through, where you leave and you're just like heartbroken, and it's perfect. It's still perfect. Like he's a master performer.
Yes.
But to go back to the jumps, elephant in the room, those flips those are not flips. Those are loops with a flip entrance. I'm saying.
Well, and he also fell in the loop with a loop entrance.
That's a loop. Flips require a toe pick. When it becomes an edge jump, that's a loop.
I wonder when this happened. Not to Shoma. This is like a question I throw out into the ether, as I throw things into the ether often.
And they usually don't come back.
No, myself, my
Included.
my mental health.
Dignity.
When did this happen? When did we start? When did, as a nation, world nation, one nation, under God, indivisible.
Indivisible.
When did we start tapping with our full feet? It happened, I don't know. I think that's a question for the ether that there is no answer. But yeah, I just want to say that. That being said, when Shoma does a triple axel that goes from blue line to blue line,
Yeah, seriously.
I'm sold.
His
It's fine.
opening
I'm fine.
triple axel entrance was insane.
Mm-hmm.
It came out of nowhere. It was so fast.
I also love what he did in the step sequence, where I feel like
Yes.
it's uncommon to have a music change while you're mid step sequence, which I
Yes.
thought was really unique and interesting. I think he only got a level 2 on that, if I'm remembering, so maybe we could clean it up a little, but I loved the I love the creativity of that. It was just different.
Yeah. I also loved, so the second cut of music is Spiegel im Spiegel, and it's
What did you
literally
call me?
just,
I'm kidding.
Yeah.
I'm
It's-
so sorry. Good night.
But
Log out.
no, it's just piano, and it's not like a super complex piano piece. It's just like 3 notes and then a little bit of like violin or cello or something over it, but not a lot of music. And not many people could pull that off because it's not enough skating music. But he has a way of making you just pause, hold your breath, and watch.
Yeah, you you have to fill up the arena
Yeah,
when
he
that's
does.
the music. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, so good.
I mean, even
Yeah.
when he's on 2 feet, it's just because he'll do these crossovers kind of like on 2 feet around like a corner or something. And I'm just like, my eyeballs are the size of dinner plates. And I'm just like, oh my God, he's amazing.
Yeah,
These
he's amazing.
crossovers. Do we have any other men we want to talk about?
I mean, I'll say just a shout out to Mikhail Shidorov, who, I mean, just cannot miss. I am amazed at what he's doing.
I'm amazed.
Amazed.
I'm so happy that he's coming away from the Grand Prix with a medal. He so deserves it after the way he's performed at both of his Grand Prix. Just,
Yeah.
I mean, he's ready. He's
Mr.
ready for
Reliable.
a breakout. Yeah, he's ready for a breakout moment.
Yeah. But that's
That's
it.
kind of the men.
And that would be it. As we move on to the ladies, should we move
Before
on to
we
the
move
ladies?
on
my
from
God.
the men's discipline,
Okay.
Oh.
I want to talk about Ilya Malinin.
Go on.
Yeah, tell us.
Well, you guys saw,
Mhm,
because
we did
Ashley
see.
sent it to us,
Right.
the quote that he gave to Japanese media,
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
where he said, I'm paraphrasing,
Here,
but he
why
basically
don't
said,
we say what he actually said? I'm going to pull up the quote that Ilya said to Japanese media, talking, I would assume, about quads and quad axles.
Mm-hmm.
I had hoped to push the sport, inspiring other skaters as well. However, if I can't get the judges' recognition, the risk may not be worth taking.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I sucked on my teeth. I'm giving
I'm just
you.
sitting here abjectly staring into space because couldn't be more annoyed by that quote.
It's giving foot stomps to me.
My generous interpretation of it is that he's saying specifically the quad axle is not worth enough
Mm-hmm.
on the scale of values, which I think most people agree with.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Like, compared to, I want to say, quad axle is what, 12.5? And you get a, what, 12 for a Lutz? 11.5 for a Lutz? Something
Mhm.
like that. Like, it's not, I'm probably getting the exact numbers wrong, so
Yeah.
don't come for me in the comments on Reddit, everyone. I won't be there. I'm not on Reddit. So I won't see your comments anay.
But I am high.
The gap.
But Ashley is. So
Ashley
direct
is
those
there.
at Ashley
Yeah.
for Sarah.
Send your Reddit comments to Ashley. No, but I might be getting the exact numbers wrong, but the gap between the highest non-axle quad and the quad axle is not enough, in my opinion. I think most people agree with that.
I
So
agree
my
with
generous
that,
interpretation is that that's what he's complaining about. My non-generous interpretation is that he's complaining more broadly about the way he's being scored, and that would bother me a lot.
That would bother
Yeah.
me as well, because I think that when we look at the competition around him, obviously for him, the jumps are going to be the meat and potatoes of where he's getting his points. But if we look at the
Yeah.
whole package, that's the meat and potatoes of where he's getting his points. And so he needs to add into it to get more points until the presentation like goes up. Like, I mean, just look at Shoma. We were just saying that we can't take our eyes off of him skating on 2 feet going forward. That's presentation. That's commanding an
Right.
audience. And Ilya lacks that still. So that's not his strength. And I agree that like quad axel, it needs to be valued. I mean, when we were still skating, Ashley, it was regarded as something as like we would never ever see.
I never thought I would see it.
Yes, I never thought I would see one.
So it makes it what he is capable of doing. He is in another stratosphere, and I don't think anyone has even tried to take away from that and what he's capable of. And even this season, on this podcast, we have said he looks so much better. You can tell that he's improving, but just because you have improved does not mean you're there yet.
Mm-hmm.
And when you're going up against someone like Adam and you are back to back, the contrast is so stark. And so I hope that this season is an opportunity for him to say, all right, jumps, I've gotten the bag. I still have more work to do. Look at my competitors. What makes them stand out? There's only opportunity here, and I just don't love the way that this reads. And
I hope it's an out of context quote, because it
Me
would
too.
make me
I hope so, too.
upset if this is sort of like a defensive attitude, not thinking like, and it's a totally valid case to be like, I don't think the quad axel is worth enough, so I'm not going to do it, and I'm going to
fine.
now, but
leave it at that.
right.
Leave it at that.
But then when you get to a certain point and you
Right.
are competing and you're up against everybody, there's, you're at a world championships, that you do need it, and it would be worth it to do it, because that could be the thing that pushes you over.
Yeah, that's your
but it won't be
secret
the thing
weapon.
that pushes you over all the time, because when you stack everything that you're doing, when Nathan was competing, he was doing a flip and a Lutz in a short program. Ilya's still doing just a Lutz and a toe. Again, this is coming from somebody who did that with triples, not with quads. So, okay.
Yeah. Yeah. I think it's I just want him to be careful about how far he wants to wade into this.
Trusova territory.
Yes.
I remember his agent giving a quote after the World Championships last year when he got third that was something to the effect of, they don't appreciate what he's doing for the sport and what he's trying to do. And he's doing something that's
Not
different than what
true.
everybody else is doing. And it's like,
True.
I think everybody does appreciate what he's doing. That doesn't mean he is, on the whole,
Mhm.
the best skater in the event yet.
Yet.
And also-
he can get there.
Yes.
Yeah.
And when people talk about this grand of like what they're doing for the sport, let's talk about, I think when you're doing something from the sport, you're bringing in a non-skater into a skating audience. And the majority of people will only know if somebody did a single or if they did something more than a single. So when
If they
Ilya
even
does
know
these,
that.
right? I mean, so when Ilya, they
A
can
lot
tell
of
it's
times
hard.
they know if you fell or if you didn't.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. And so it's really, in skating, the jumps are for us. We know how difficult they can be. But what's really for us as a world, one nation.
A nation state.
As a yes.
Nation state
Under God.
world.
Is a performance. That is
Yeah.
what makes, that is what
That's
you
what
do
brings
for
people in.
skating. That's what brings
That's-
people in, truly.
Yeah. Yeah. And he is young, and that is not like a total excuse, but I also think, I went through this with the media where I would open my mouth and say what I was thinking without really tempering it to like the audience I was speaking to as a whole.
No.
And so it's like, what?
Ashley's like, I only did that when I was 18, when I was young.
Not when I was 27,
But from the
not
ages
when I was
of 19
32.
to 30 plus, nope.
So, like, I also think it's really important to remember, like, this is someone who is still younger, and so we're gonna get stuff like that.
Nobody's attacking him. I wanted to talk about it because I know people are talking about it. Maybe there's some context missing.
Yes.
Totally.
But also, don't make it hard for me to cheer for you. I don't want that.
And
I
don't
wanna
make
cheer
it
for you.
hard for you thinking that your back is up against the wall.
It's not.
It's not.
It's not.
It's just a reminder of where you are and what can you do more to improve yourself. And it will only benefit you if you see and appreciate the amazing aspects of your competitors. It will only make you better instead of bitter.
Mm-hmm. Amen.
Amen.
I'm a little bitter
Are you?
about
Mhm.
the fantasy league this week, which we haven't talked about.
We haven't. And I don't know. I'm upset with myself that I didn't bring it up sooner because it is something that I did want to and I would love to talk about.
Yeah, and I think that's because you won.
I did in grand fashion.
Am I in last? I don't follow this anymore.
Just hang on.
Okay, so what did happen was that Team Adam was able to garner 52 points. Incredible.
Oh, wow.
And then what did happen was Team Ashley and Team Sarah tied for 48
Welcome!
points, with 48 points.
No,
So it's
don't
a tie.
welcome me to last place the way you welcome me to the podcast. We're having a loser tiebreaker.
Yeah, I've been in a few.
Right. Well, Ashley, you're still 17 points behind in the overall standings. So this is less of a welcome to and more of a, hey, nice to see you again.
The amount of feedback I have gotten from people on social media, basically, people are sending me messages asking me to not put certain people on my team
It's
for like
scary.
multiple skaters.
But you know what?
You had some skaters do well this week.
You
I did.
Yes, you did. And you always
You
do.
did well in the women's event, didn't you?
Let's see
I
what
chose Luna.
Oh, well, yeah, Luna had her worst week so far of the
But
year.
she still,
so
she still got a bronze. But Ashley also had Rinka, who was silver.
that's true.
Yeah, Ashley really did. Ashley was like, ladies was your, or women, excuse me, was your
Yeah.
moment to shine.
What's the tiebreaker?
Yeah, tell us.
All right. The tiebreaker is.
She says with no enthusiasm whatsoever.
Ready to not know this.
Is it trivia?
I think we should do trivia.
Okay.
Okay.
Great.
How do you guys feel about that?
Ready as I'll ever be.
Same.
Are we buzzing?
Yeah, I'm also thinking of the trivia question. I told Sarah, I've thought of something. I didn't. That being said,
This was a full 48 hours ago. He's had a lot of time. And he's like, I've got some ideas.
Oh, I know. Okay, Sarah, you brought up the Grand Prix final in 2016. Can you name all 6 men who were at the Grand Prix final in 2016?
I can try. Yuzuru Hanyu.
Mm-hmm.
Javi
Yes.
Fernandez.
Absolutely.
Patrick Chan.
Mm-hmm.
Shoma Uno.
Mm-hmm.
Nathan Chen.
Mm-hmm.
And Jin Boyang.
Okay, Ashley, do you want to give it a stab?
I agree with Sarah.
No.
We can't do teams.
No, and that's not right.
Oh, that's not right. How many did I get wrong?
You got 1 wrong.
Oh, Sergei Voronov.
Ashley?
Oh, yeah. No, she's right. It was Sergey.
It wasn't. She's wrong.
Wait, he went in 2017.
Mm-hmm.
Because he was there the same
gonna-
year that you went. 2018? 2017? 17.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Kolyada?
No, this is becoming Scary. Very scary. No.
Why is this scary?
Think.
I'm thinking. I am
Adam?
thinking.
Yes, Ashley wins the tiebreaker. It was me. This is horrifying. And
This
you
is
know what?
horrifying for you.
No, it's
great
horrifying
for
for
me. No, not for you. No. For a second, I was like, it's Adam. But then I was like, no. He wouldn't bring this up. And then I was like, no, he would bring this up.
Yes,
You
because
were there in 2016?
and
Sarah,
17.
don't sound so shocked. He was actually good.
I didn't say he wasn't. I think I'm.
You know what? I think you're thinking
Wait,
I
which
wasn't.
year was Barcelona?
The year before.
Oh. Well, I'm just thinking of the wrong one then. And a lot of the people are the same. Because I'm
This-
thinking of Barcelona.
This is Marseille.
Yep. Okay. I was thinking of Barcelona. I'm not saying I had it all right for Barcelona, but I was not even thinking of Marseille. So
This
it's a
is
miracle
shameful.
that there was that much crossover.
Marseille. Was I there? No.
You were not there.
No. I was like, I don't think I've been to Marseille.
I think
but
you were
then
at the
I
Barcelona one, though.
You
Yeah.
were in Marseille because I do
You
think
and Gracie
that
both went to that one.
yes, that is true. But Ashley was on the advertisement because Ashley came back with like a little bag that had her like body in a Beelman on it.
It's true.
Wow.
Yeah.
Was it a good Beelman? No.
Yes, it what you had a nice Beelman. Don't try to not talk well about your not talk well.
Not that well.
Ashley's defense mechanism is making fun of herself.
Absolutely. It works every time.
She's trying to beat us to the punch that we're not
Well-
going to take.
Similar to how I just beat you.
Well, it's kind of
in
like
this
she
week
yeah,
of
she punched
trivia.
you in the face. Sarah, you lost trivia and you, literally the
Sarah,
answer was
you
literally
lost
staring you in the
trivia
face.
to me. And I don't know anything about this sport.
To be fair to me, I named the other 5, and we don't know that Ashley knew the other 5.
No, she didn't.
No,
She didn't.
The only reason why I
I don't know that
Adam,
this should count. That she gets
because-
credit for 5 of my
No.
answers.
Pish posh. This is for the birds.
I'm gonna just. I'll also
This
say
is for
this.
the pigeon bercy.
It's.
Oh,
It's
okay.
also. I was 33 points back from 5th place, so there was a gap. I was taking a gap year. I was taking a gap competition. I'm excited to talk Grand Prix final when we get there because Ashley and I have very different experiences of being at Grand Prix finals. But congratulations to Ashley Wagner, the 2nd place person
I
of
really
the Cup of
needed
China.
this.
You
I
did.
really needed this.
It has gotten you no extra points. But
I am no closer to either of you. All right. We still haven't gone over La Danse and the pairs.
And the women.
and the
we
women.
haven't gone over anything.
No.
I think we can breeze through a
We
few
can.
of these things.
Mhm.
I want to say that in general, I felt completely disenchanted with this women's event.
Yeah, I have a public service announcement.
Go
Go ahead.
Make.
Go on.
And it's about Luna. And I love Luna. But when this program is not on, it only
It's bad.
highlights how much I don't like this program and think
Mhm.
it's a bad program.
Yeah, I told Adam when I watched the women's free skate that when I saw her do it here, it was the first time that I was like, are Adam and Ashley right about this program?
Mhm.
Because without her giving the energy it needed,
Just giving.
yeah, she was not giving. And that's not just like the jump mistakes. She was not
Yeah.
giving, period. She seemed just off
Yeah.
in general.
Yeah.
And so the program fell really flat without.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
There's
just
no-
don't think it's...
Yeah, there's
There's
just
no meat. There's no... It's literally just
music.
someone looked at... And Adam, you mentioned the first time we talked about this, that there's the part where it looks like she's done.
Mm-hmm.
And...
There's
I
a few
had-
parts like that.
Yes, but there was one that was just like so jarring, and then she's like on her knees, and then she gets up and goes again. And I love Luna. I love what she gives to the sport. I think that we need a woman on the ice. We need someone who's bringing like a little bit of camp, a little bit of sass, and she does that.
Yes. I mean, she's dressed like a burlesque dancer in the short program. There is
Yes.
about 1 yard of material used for that entire dress. She went to Joann's and went, I'll take that. And they go, there's only a yard left. And she goes,
That's
I'm
too
only going to
much.
need half a yard. She's using 1.5 feet of material. So we
Yeah.
need that.
But
Yeah.
I'm glad this event happened. I am so happy this event happened because I think for her, it's a great. I mean, also it's like mid-season. She's been on fire, and so for her to have a little bit of like a slump, totally fine. I'm not worried about her. I don't think it says anything bad about her as a skater, and so this is a nice reminder. Like I always thought it was. I don't know. I try to trick myself into enjoying bad moments in my career, where I'm like, this is
We
an opportunity.
all do.
Yeah,
This is an
Like, this is-
amazing trick. I'm
an
so
opportunity
happy
to
I'm
learn.
getting 33 points back from 5th place at the Grand Prix final, which means I'm in last place by 33 points. This is a good thing.
What's funny is this has so fully carried over into Adam's real life, and I don't feel like it has carried over as much into your real life, Ashley. Like, I think you are more
this is
able in your real life to be like, this is a bad situation, and this is a
is
good
bad.
situation. Adam, not capable.
No.
Not capable at all. Every situation is a good situation for one reason or another.
Oh,
And you know what? I'm better for it. I am
We
much
love-
better
I mean,
for it.
you really might be.
we
I-
love some toxic positivity. Yes, we do.
I'm not
Yeah.
afraid to be toxically negative, but if something's happening, I'm choosing to reason it to myself that this will lead me to a greater opportunity. Even if that greater opportunity is just to tell this story and get people to laugh about it later. That's an opportunity. And
Everything
that's
works out for
show
me.
business.
That's my mantra. Everything works out for me.
It does. And it does.
Is Luna, because she has a third, she's going to be fine for the final.
She will.
correct?
A first
I think
place
she'll
will
be fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay,
But I think
great.
she maybe didn't officially clinch yet because she has to wait. But I
Right,
think
she has to wait,
she's
but
going to be
she's-
fine. Yeah.
Okay. Well, then we've said what we needed to say about her. I think the two Japanese skaters taking first and second, we have Hana Yoshida. Great. Happy for her. Really exciting. Then we have,
And that's yeah, that's my
And that's
take
that.
too.
and then we have Rinko Watanabe and
I'm
both
going to
were
say,
great.
I want to just say one thing about Rinka. When she did that short program and she's like pumping her fist, I went, okay, all right, girly, thank you. I like that. I would be scared of her. I am scared of her. Not I would be. I am scared of her in a good way. And I mean that in
Yeah.
a good way. I'm happy
Yeah.
she did
Hana
well.
Yoshida she skated well. I don't feel a lot when I watch her skate. So that's
No.
where I've landed on this.
I like her short better than her free skate. Her free skate to me is just it goes on for a long time.
Mm-hmm. This event went on for a long time, and it was the
So
shortest
true.
women's event of the Grand Prix so far.
Yeah. Yeah. Some of the girls out there for China had pretty long skates.
They actually were skating
Release.
the amount of time that they missed not competing over the years. They went, oh, no, our girls are going to need 10 minutes each.
They haven't been here since 2020. We need to make up for
Right?
lost
They
time.
need to do an extra 4 minutes for every year they've sat out. And they did. Oh, boy, did they do that.
Oh, did they ever? Pairs.
Didn't watch. I just want to be honest. I didn't watch it.
Well, thank you for being honest.
Yeah. I was baking cookies while it was on,
Mhm.
and I was browning some butter.
Which obviously means what?
My focus was
On brown
to
butter.
the butter. It was on the butter and not the pair skating. And I think that says a lot about this pairs event. I think it happened.
Wait, what were the
Um,
cookies for?
Oh, my brother sent me a baby gift, and I am making him cookies as a thank you.
Oh, that's very sweet.
I'm sweet every now and then.
Brown butter. That says a lot about a woman.
It really does. Broma Bakery for anyone who wants to follow the recipe. It's amazing. No, the pairs happened. That's literally all I have to say. I think it is awesome that Deanna and Max really just like solidified that they will be at the final.
Mm-hmm.
Great.
Yeah,
Great.
but they didn't
that's-
have. It wasn't their best event.
No,
so
it
it was
wasn't
all
their
just
best
a little.
event.
Yeah,
It was just kind
that
of
was
like
my interpretation looking at the scores.
Yeah, it was just a messy event. The Italian team who came in second was messy, but for them, I think it was a huge moment to be on this podium. So really exciting in that regard. And my jinx is usually like universally solid in the pairs event. And so
Yeah, you took
my
a winner.
team-
You took a Grand Prix champion.
My
Yeah,
team
knocked them right off the podium.
did not make it onto the podium. So
Good luck.
welcome to the team.
Thanks
I'm
for
making
playing
t-shirts.
Annika and Robert.
Yeah, thanks
Yes.
for playing. Good
You
luck.
got played.
Yeah, you got played. Speaking of who
All
got
right.
played, I got played because in that original dance, which is called an
There's
original
the
dance?
rance dance.
The rhythm
Right.
dance.
They haven't called
yeah.
it an original
Since
dance.
it's no longer 2009.
Right. The year that I got whacked in the head from getting
Kenneth
body
Belbin
checked
and Ben
by
Augusto are
Patrick
no
Chan.
longer
Yes.
skating.
Lejeune Lagat, they were going 150 miles an hour, and they were killing it. And this was the first time that I went, I think I really am enjoying this Michael Jackson rhythm dance.
It's getting better.
Especially
It's growing on me.
compared to, okay, I really am loving Piper and Paul. I really love the free dance. But this rhythm dance, to me, it felt like and this is a good thing, but it's a bad thing, that it felt like they had done this run through 400 times. That they look so trained, but it just looks so trained. Like Lejeune Lagat looked like I was on the edge of my seat.
Rehearsed, you mean?
Yes,
Yes.
that's what
Yeah.
he means. Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay.
Sarah will be translating a lot of this and transcribing as she.
No, not that.
Right.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, you can be too rehearsed.
Mm-hmm.
I agree about Marjorie and Zach's rhythm dance. That's easily the most I've liked that program. They looked like a different team than they looked like to me at Skate America in the rhythm
Totally.
dance specifically.
Mm-hmm.
I agree.
Completely different. I know that a lot of people have asked us or have been talking about whether Marjorie and Zach should have won the event outright over Piper and Paul. So for those of
Tell
you
the
who
people.
don't know what happened, Marjorie and Zach had, I want to say, about a 1-point lead after the rhythm dance, and then they lost the free dance by 1.5 points, something like that, 2 points, and they lost the overall event by about a point, something like that. What do you guys think? Did you watch the free dance? I am a person who didn't watch a single minute of pairs and watched the free dance twice.
I mean, that was time well spent. I see where everybody's coming from, and I think maybe my mind is still so in an ice dance point of view that I think that not winning the rhythm dance was sort of like the punishment that they wanted to give Piper and Paul for that like mistake, and that they were able to pull through in the free dance, and that that Piper and Paul are still like their number one Canadian team, but it was like the judges gave them a reminder. That's kind
Yeah.
of my impression.
I just think it's the politics of it all. That was not like they were not going to win. That wasn't going to happen. They haven't like done their time yet in the world of ice dance. So I'm not surprised that this is how it went. I get why people feel that way in dance. I think that's what makes dance kind of confusing for a lot of people, especially because the differences in skaters and like program quality can be harder to see.
Okay, but question is, do you think they should have won? Not are you surprised? You can say no. I think it's
know.
completely
I'm
valid
thinking-
to say yes or no in this case.
Yeah.
No, I'm thinking.
I think my lack of surprise is making me feel that, like, okay, yes, they deserve to win. But I think if I was watching them blind and didn't know who was who, I don't know if I would have had the same result.
I think I prefer. I
Right.
prefer Le Joie and Laga's free dance.
You do.
I do
Okay.
personally.
Okay. I think that Marjorie and Zach were cleaner in both programs. I thought they were cleaner in both.
Yes.
The obvious twizzle error for Piper in the rhythm dance makes that an easy assessment, but the free dance too, there were just little things that felt a little off in Piper and Paul's program, just that could have been cleaned up a little bit. That said, I think that Piper and Paul deserve higher component scores.
Okay.
I do. I think they are doing a more complete performance right now in their free dance. The Wuthering Heights was not my favorite thing when we first watched it.
Yeah.
I didn't dislike it, but you guys remember we watched it together.
Yeah.
I didn't dislike it. I just was like, I'm going to have to let this grow on me.
Yeah.
And I felt that happen here. I loved
Okay.
watching this free dance here.
Yeah.
I loved it.
I love this free dance.
I love it. And I think it's just it's a more complete work of art right now than
Yeah.
Marjorie and Zach's free dance. And I think Piper and Paul are more experienced seasoned performers, and that comes through.
Yeah.
That's very true.
It is true. And I think when I say I don't know how
And
I would do
ultimately
it.
what happened was Marjorie and Zach were a whisker behind them in the technical. So really close. And then Piper and Paul beat them out on the component side.
Is it a whisker?
I think it's a whisker.
Oh, I've been saying a whisper my
I've been saying
entire
a
life.
whisper my whole life. So
I
this
think it's
is
whisker.
This
Well,
is more
whisker
shocking
makes
than the
much
rhythm
more
dance
sense.
results. It does. By a whisker. By a whisper.
I think you can say both.
Okay.
Well, you
It's
think that
like-
because you've been saying the other one.
Right.
Well, it's like you can be like, just a little bit.
They beat her
You-
just by a whisper.
Yeah. And then I would get it. I'm like, yeah.
Yeah. No, whisker, I get it because whisker is
I get
a
both.
small thing. And I agree.
Yes.
On that note, I do agree. Yes, it's a more thought out piece of art. There's
Yeah.
experience, this was the correct result, and I do think that with the rhythm dance We're on the same page. Love
I
it.
mean, this to me was basically a draw. It was
was a
basically a
draw.
draw. A team has to win. Like you both said, not surprised that the team that won is the team that was on the world podium last year. Like,
No,
Right.
yeah, not at all.
amazing, amazing, amazing weekend for Marjorie and Zach, and they should be. I mean,
Really excited about that.
yeah. I mean, I'm really excited for them. I mean, I think they're going to challenge for second in Canada. I mean, this made it look like they could challenge for first, but I don't think that they actually can when it's a national judging panel. But they could be second in Canada this year.
Right. And I do think it was like the Nick and Laurence of it all that made them feel like, okay,
Yeah.
the game
we
is
need
on.
to like put the
do
pedal
not
to
hold.
the metal.
Yeah, do not hold back.
Yeah.
Yep.
And that's exciting. That's going to be really exciting for Canadian dance. That like second spot, it's cutthroat and
That's going to be a great event.
Yeah. How do we feel about Green and Parsons? How do we feel like Green and Parsons feel about Green and Parsons?
I didn't sense from the facial expressions that they were thrilled with the way they were marked here.
Mm-hmm. But I do think that they'll come away pleased getting a medal and being on a podium. But I think that regardless of points, this is the best case scenario placement.
Placement, yes, sure.
But being that far behind,
I mean,
Yeah, what was it, like 17 points?
it's pretty dramatic. Yeah.
It's a lot. That is a lot of points. I think the rhythm dance in particular has a lot of room to grow. It's still pretty new.
Yeah.
I am like still so sad that they ditched Paula Abdul. I'm so sad about it.
So is Paula.
yeah.
I know.
I'm sad
She's
that
probably
kind of like
devastated.
as a world, at a moment, we all ditched Paul Abdul. And I don't think that we should have done that.
No. We
That's
shouldn't
true.
have done that to Paula.
That's true. I love their free dance, Caroline and Michaels.
Yeah.
You guys and your deep familiarity with the free dances. is
Adam and I
coming
are
through
both
right
like,
now.
What's their free dance?
Yeah, I mean, I'm thinking, and I think because it's not top of mind, I'm
says
sure I
something.
enjoy it, but if
Yeah.
I can't immediately think of it, that's why I'm going, yeah.
Oh, it's like kind of a play on the free dance that really worked for them a couple of seasons ago, but not as modern.
It has similar vibes to what
Similar
you're thinking
vibes.
of.
Yeah. It's like similar, same, but different, but like not full tilt the way that they did. They didn't like capture the magic of that first iteration.
In your
So.
opinion.
Oh,
IMHO.
No, I'm not even saying that I'm decidedly in favor of this one over that one, but
I loved
think
that one.
I think this one is really good too.
I'll be honest,
Yeah.
I only saw it at Skate America. Where were they? Where have we seen them?
Wait, are you talking about this year or are you talking about the old program?
No. This season.
Skate America. Yeah.
Yeah, I have not. I've commentated the last 15 minutes on the dance. I didn't see the dance.
Can you stop talking?
God.
I didn't say anything about bears.
yeah, you even cited, I didn't watch it.
Listen, did anyone know?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
I could tell.
Yeah,
You gave me a blank stare.
your
People
eyes
at home
crossed.
Are like, we knew you didn't.
Your eyes crossed. You almost went into labor from the pressure of lying for 15 minutes.
It's not good for my baby, but it will help them get here sooner. So please help me out. I'm gonna sit back now. You guys take it away.
I mean, that's
The
there
last
is.
team I want to call
We're
out
done.
from the dance
Yes.
is that I was really happy to see Emily Brady and Ian Somerville skate here. Because I
was
haven't
too.
watched them this season. Did you say me too? You didn't see them. Did you just say me
cracking-
too? You were
I'm
really happy to
cracking
see them
myself
skate
up.
here?
I was really happy to see them skate.
God.
She
Did
turns
you
into
do
a
that
puddle.
5 seconds after you said, I'm going to sit back, you guys talk?
No
goes,
one
"Where's the
thinks
mic?"
I'm funnier than I do. Okay. You were saying, Sarah?
I really like this team, and they are, not quite as high in the pecking order as they might be one day, but I think they're really talented. Period.
Agreed. I enjoyed watching them,
Agreed.
and it was nice to see. Like, I'm excited to see them.
I think they're on the 2030 Olympic team.
Yeah, when we watched
That's
the
what I
rhythm
think.
dances,
That
exactly what you
trajectory
said.
feels right. That
Yeah.
trajectory
Yeah.
makes sense.
And I think that Tanith and Charlie and Greg have done a really great job choreographing for them too. Their
Yeah.
material is good. I like it. Okay. That's that on that.
Do we want to talk about the Grand Prix that will be next week in your husband's homeland?
We
Of
do.
Finland?
And what a way to get that off, Ashley. So much enthusiasm and so much fire and passion behind the do we want to? And we do.
Should we?
And
should.
I think we should. So what should we start with? Should we start with men?
Yeah, I mean, I think we can just roll
Breeze
through
through?
this, not
Yeah.
too much
We're
discipline by
not
discipline.
going to say too
Yeah.
much.
I mean, in the
The
men,
men only have 10 skaters as of right now, with 2 withdrawals today, Cha Junwan and Vladimir Litvintsev. So that's a smaller field. I think Adam's favorite, Cal Mura, is probably the favorite.
I'm excited to see Mateo. I want him to do well too. So
Oh, yeah.
What
that's-
about Kevin?
Oh,
yeah,
I mean,
Kevin.
Kevin, obviously.
This happened last time. You forgot about Kevin.
Well, I'll never forget about him after I've seen him do the baton.
Isn't the kid from Home Alone named Kevin too? Like I feel like
Yes.
this is or something like that.
It is.
Um,
You're right, Ashley. How could I forget that? And how could I not put 2 and 2 together? Idiot. Me.
Oh my god. I can't wait for the Bolero sound to make it back into this podcast.
Well, I can't wait until we see Laura Naki Gutman on her stomach again. That is going to happen.
She
That
can't
is
wait to
gonna
get down
happen.
there either.
She's a late replacement, I think, for a withdrawal. Lucky us.
Very
But sorry
lucky
to that
us.
withdrawn skater.
Yes.
We
yeah.
have Cowrie.
Mm-hmm.
The Glenn heads are back. This is the event where Ashley's not allowed to pick Amber Glenn. per her request.
Per her, yes.
I also, in the spirit of honesty, want to say that Amber is a dignified and respectable athlete because she reached out to me and said, she quoted me when I said, "Tell me who you want me to pick." And she did not tell me to pick someone. She just basically said, "Don't pick me." So she's not setting anyone up
So
for failure.
She's stuck by "Don't pick me," but she wasn't willing to curse a fellow competitor.
Exactly, because she believes in
And that's
fairness.
how we know she doesn't have what it takes. I'm kidding.
Right.
I'm kidding.
Oh, yeah.
I'm kidding.
Because I would have given a list of 11 names, and it would have been everybody else in that event going, take your pick, Wagner.
pick, girl.
Take your pick.
We got Rion will be here as well. You Young.
Yeah, are you excited to see young you?
I love when Ashley starts listing names of
I
people
know,
that I
I'm
don't
like-
think she's like excited
Familiar
to
with?
see.
Rion had a really great event in France.
No, she
She
did.
did.
No, and I'm really hoping she can make it onto my team. I'm hoping she lands a double axel. I'm saying this because she landed a quad toe. Okay, I'm being critical. I'm being critical of
Double
of my
axels.
girl. Yeah, I mean, in the pairs, obviously, I think I'm hoping to get the Italians this week. Now, I'm not even talking about what I think is going to happen. I'm talking about who I want to draft because I'm in
Yeah.
I'm in a zone.
Yeah,
now.
yeah. Which is
I
the
want
same
the
thing.
Italians,
Drafting kind of
so I'm really hoping that's what I get.
I told Ashley earlier that I think that this pairs field is actually going to be among the more competitive ones that we've seen
Agree.
because there's a lot of people that are kind of in the same strata, if you will.
Yeah.
And not like, I think Sarah and Nicolo are like the easy favorites, but beyond them, it's, there could be a lot of different things that happen here.
Would it be negligence if I chose Ellie and Danny again?
No, I feel like,
Like,
you've already
that's
given them the strike.
Not
That
even
like now
negligence.
it's
That's not.
Well, yeah, they've already
Right.
been cursed, so it's actually kind of you to the other skaters to only curse one team rather than cursing yet another team.
yeah,
Mhm. And maybe it only works once.
maybe.
Yeah, that's true. We can. We're doing an experiment.
out.
We're doing
Right.
science.
Find out.
We're experimenting
Sorry,
with
Ellie
people's
and Danny.
careers.
Good luck.
Oh, I'm just trying this out for fun. You go and risk your career over it, but whatever. You're on team, Ashley.
Welcome to the team.
Welcome to the team. Maybe you'll get a dash.
Maybe you'll withdraw.
Oh my, oh my.
And then the dance.
Yeah, Maddie and Evan are here.
Woo.
Great. Like they're gonna be fantastic, and we're gonna see.
I am really interested to see how it shakes out between Christina and Anthony and Emilia and Vadim. Really interested to see how that goes.
I know. I'm excited for this head to
It feels
head.
like it'll be telling. It feels like it'll be very telling.
Yep. And then the most fit woman in the world is here, Laurence. And she'll probably be on the podium somewhere too.
She'll probably be lifting it onto the ice for the awards. She could. She's in the best shape of anyone's life.
I love that I just can, with confidence, know that wherever she is in the world right now, it's a two-piece
It's in a
belly
two-piece.
out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wherever she is, navel out.
Navel out.
Probably
doesn't matter.
Montreal in the winter.
Navel out.
100%.
She's burning a lot of calories because it's so fucking cold, but it's good for her.
Yeah, it's like a cryo freeze.
Yeah.
At any
There you
given,
go.
wherever she is in the world, she's in two pieces.
Two pieces.
We should do the draft.
So I get to pick first since I
Yes.
lost.
This does mean
Welcome.
yes.
So then I want Cowrie.
Give me a second. I want Maddie and Evan.
Okay. I'm going to take Rion.
I'll take Amber for Team Glenheads.
Team Glenhead.
I promised her that we would take care of her, as in not let her onto Team Wagner.
We were all dancing around Amber Glen. Ceremony style.
Have any men been chosen?
No.
Mm-mm.
I want Kevin.
Okay, good choice.
Shit.
No, you jinxed him, but positively the last time.
I know, but we just don't know. We don't know how this goes.
I'm going to take cow.
Mm-hmm.
I'll take Mateo.
I will take the Italians for pears.
All Italians. Okay.
I want the country.
Okay, I'm going to take Pang and Wang.
Okay, I want Shun Sato.
Ooh, I have waited a while to pick some women.
I know.
I'll take Mana.
I will take Nick and Laurence.
Okay, I'll take Pavlova Sviatchenko in the pairs.
God, when there's only 10, it's tough.
It's actually tough.
Actually, it is.
Oh, shit.
I mean,
And
but when there's only
Kashiro's-
10, it's worth less points too, so.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's true. And Kashiro's been taken, so all the Japanese skaters are gone.
Did you take Koshiro, Adam?
No.
Yeah,
Oh,
Koshiro has not been
okay.
taken.
I'll take Kashiro.
Okay. All right. I am going to take... Oh, I'm going to take Chae Young.
I will take Yulia and Matthias. Matthias, right?
Mm-hmm.
The Finnish dance team
Oh, that's a good choice.
at home in Finland.
All right. I'm going to go with Youngyu.
Is this because you feel bad about what you said about her?
Listen, okay, I'm making
It
an
is.
emotional decision here,
Okay.
and I think it's only fair after my lack of enthusiasm about her performance the last time we saw her on this Grand Prix circuit that I choose her as a way of saying,
Extending an
sorry.
olive branch.
I feel
And
like I heard she
saying-
might have gotten a new free skate. Is that true? You guys don't know.
No.
Why am I asking? Okay.
I'm
luck.
waiting for Ashley to say something, which she won't.
I provide color commentary.
She'll
on
say,
this
"Oh yeah, I
podcast,
loved
no facts."
seeing them."
Them. Yeah,
No, that was really great for them. Has no idea who they are. Couldn't pick them out of a crowd.
no. And I think that's why my pairs choices have been so bad because I don't know who people are, and that is on me.
It is. Now what's
It
on me
is.
is I need a second man. All
Oh
right.
boy.
I am going to go with Jimmy Ma.
I knew you would.
Great Neck's very own. Same
And-
hometown as Sarah Hughes, the Olympic champion.
Yes. Not to be confused with Sarah Hughes, not the Olympic champion.
And that's a mistake I would never make.
No. It
And
is-
neither would she.
No. No, she'd be wearing her gold medal from the Olympic Games.
Are we drafted?
And we're fully drafted.
Wow.
Welcome to the games, everyone. Good luck. Good luck to everyone. Good luck to Team Sarah. Good luck to Team Ashley. But especially
But most
Team Adam.
importantly, good luck to Amber Glenn.
Yes.
Yes.
Most importantly, good luck to Amber Glenn, our favorite listener.
She is our favorite listener. I hope we have a lot of really amazing things to say about her on the recap.
Yeah.
When we recap next week.
Yeah, with maybe a special guest.
Yeah. Stay tuned. It could be very exciting.
Well, there's more sirens going past me, so I think that means it's time to go.
Yes, it
Cup
does.
of Chaos is officially over.
And we will see you next week in Espoo, Finland. Until then, please keep listening.
Keep listening. Keep writing about us on Reddit for Ashley to see.
Yeah. We love you. And we'll see you next
and-
week on the run through. And Ashley, parting words. Seems like cat's got your tongue. Go ahead.
Hopefully I haven't given birth. Talk to you then. Bye.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.